I want to take this time to do a quick channel update. It's been a good month. I've got about 100 subscribers this last month, and for all the people that just joined me and everybody that's been supporting me since I started this, I wanted to say thank you guys. You guys have been really awesome. I had to slow down on doing shout out videos for a little bit. My work schedule kind of got insane there for a minute, and it was a struggle to find the time and motivation to scour YouTube to find small content creators and new lifters and put videos together. So I got a little bit lazy there, so that's why you haven't seen those videos the last couple of weeks. My plan is I do want to keep going with those, and you know, any feedback from you guys, whatever kind of videos you guys want to see, I will keep trying to make them. But yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle there for a minute. Things seem like they're quieting down a bit at work, and I'm hoping to get on a regular schedule so that I can focus on doing more of the stuff that I like to do. But when we go through these periods, sometimes you just have to dig deep and find a way to get through it. You know, you gotta work, you gotta make money, you have a family to support. Those things will always be the priority. Lifting's what I love, lifting's what I want to do, but lifting doesn't put food on my table, so sometimes you just gotta suck it up. Last week, like an idiot, I tweaked my back. I was doing warm-up sets with deadlifts, and there's a tendency when I do warm-up sets, sometimes I don't respect the barbell like I would when I go heavy. Guys always ask me, hey, you know, you never hurt yourself actually maxing out. You always hurt yourself doing warm-ups. Why is that? And thinking about it, the psychology is sometimes I get sloppy when the weight's light. You pick the bar up, it's not a big deal. It's not heavy. You don't tighten the core, and you do everything that you need to do when you have maximum weight on the bar. So yeah, that makes sense. So you got to treat every set with respect, or at least I do. I can only speak for myself. I'm assuming you guys do all those things you're supposed to do. But today the back's feeling pretty good. It's been about a week, and I wanted to try squats out. And as you can see, I'm doing 225 pounds. No issues, you know, but something just doesn't quite feel right. So I came up with a strategy. I decided to do high box squats, and I'm intentionally shortening the range of motion so that it cuts off right before that spot of discomfort. And now this is obviously not optimal. You don't want to, I mean, it's fine to do overload training with partials and shortened range of motion, but you wouldn't want that to be your only training. It's important to get the full range of motion in. So if I'm going to train around a potential injury, I'm going to have to tackle it a little bit differently. So what I came up with is I'm doing high box squats, and I worked up to 405 pounds, and I cranked out a set of 10 or so, I didn't even count. And then I did belt squats so that I could focus on the lower half of the range of motion. And it's, you know, between the two exercises, it's not optimal. It's not as good as doing full range of motion barbell squats, but I think the main goal here is to make sure that I don't lose any strength while I'm going through my physical therapy. I checked the ranks the other day, and I am still ranked #1 in the IPL for my weight and age. And I'll be honest with you, that surprised me a bit. It's mid-year, and we had nationals. I was spotting at nationals. I didn't really see too many guys my age competing. So it's been a slow year for masters lifters, at least for the top end guys. And it makes me wonder if a lot of those guys have dropped out, or if they're not competing. And I wonder if they've been injured or what the story is on their end. I reached out to a couple other masters lifters that I generally see at these competitions, and only one of them has gotten back to me. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how I stack up going into October. So that's it in a nutshell. I'm going to continue to train around this injury. You know, I'm not really in pain. There's some mild discomfort. I can just tell something's not right. And ever since I got, you know, the hip injury that I had, I've been really gun shy about just going at it. And I don't know if I'm purposely holding myself back and I'm being a little bit of a bitch, or if I'm being careful and this is what I should be doing. I'm going to talk to my doctor. I got an appointment with him coming up. See, right now I'm under 500 pounds. And if I recall correctly, I lifted out of the hooks and it just doesn't quite feel right. So right before I stepped back, I decided to re-rack it. We'll just take things a day at a time and keep moving forward. Thanks for your support, guys.